Hello guys, thanks for joining this session. In this session, we are going to discuss about filter function in Pandas. So let's jump into the Jupyter notebook to understand this functionality. In our earlier one of the session, we have discussed about lock and iLock filtration method, which we generally use to filter the content of the data frame. Then you must be asking that what actually the use of this filter method of data frame. So to answer your question, I would tell that lock and iLock functionality is basically used to filter the content of the data frame. But this method, that is data frame filter method, it is being used to filter the column as well as rows with their labels. So what it means, let's understand with an example. So first I'm going to import pandas library as pd, and we need a data frame to understand this. So I'm going to create a data frame, and this time I am going to use data set called grocery.csv. Shift enter. But prior to that, specify the data frame. So this is the data frame we are having. So now let's understand the filter operation, or say filter function. So earlier we have seen that the LOC and ILOC to filter the content of this data. But my requirement is I just want to filter the column with their names. So how I can achieve this? So we will use over here the filter method. So let's create a data frame and it will hold the filtered value. So I'm going to tell that filter, and this method is having a parameter called items, and within that I'm going to tell that I want type column as well as I want the items column. And now in this data frame filter enter, then you will find that it has returned us this filtered column on the basis of the level, and this is the level name this data frame contains. Now next I want to filter the data frame with the column name which is ending with the letter E. So it will select only those columns which is ending with the letter E. So how I can do that? So we will use over here the filter method with regex. So how we can use it? So let's look into that. So I will tell that df regex equal to df.filter, and over here I will specify there is another argument of this particular method called regex, and over here you need to specify the regex. So it should be ending with E. So any end character in the regex we need to specify the dollar sign. So over here you need to specify comma, and I want which is on the column. So column is represented with axis equal to 1. So you need to specify that, and this time I am also going to print it regex. Shift enter. It is running. There is a typo error. Sorry for that. Shift enter. And you will find that it has selected only those column which is ending with E. These two column label is ending with E. So this is about applying the filter on the basis of regex. Now suppose I want to filter out only the vegetable rows. So how I can do that? So first we need to convert it the type column as an index. So let's do it. So I'm going to tell that df dot set index, and over here I need to specify and the name of the column, and that is going to be within the quotes, and over here you should specify in place equal to true. Shift enter. Now you will execute the df, and you will find that it has converted the type column as a index. So to filter by row, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another data frame df row filter, and over here I will specify df dot filter, and this time also I'm going to use regex equal to, and I want all the vegetable row should be selected, and over here you must have to specify axis equal to 0 as it represents the row, and here once it is being done I will print it. I will tell that df underscore row underscore filter. Shift enter, and you will see it over here. It has filtered the row and that level which we are selecting through the regex. And this is what I wanted to demonstrate you in this session. I hope you enjoyed this session. See you in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care.